happy birthday to me. Otherwise, happy Halloween to everybody else. I hope your day is doing well. My name is Beandurd or Seth. Welcome back to my channel. And today, we're going to be looking at obscure Halloween movies. Now, I personally have a lot of favorite Halloween movies. Probably my favorite being Trick or Treat, which I think is a fantastic movie, but can only be watched around this time because it has so much spooky season Halloween goodness. And I wanted to find some obscure-ass movies nobody has heard of, are probably bad, and that I likely love because I love terrible shit. And I think I found just that. Let me introduce you to The Pumpkin Carver, the first movie we're going to review today. The tagline being, "Every face is a work of art," but this film most certainly is not that. Now, The Pumpkin Carver, Carver spelled with a K, was made in 2006, directed by Robert Mann, and the plot synopsis goes, Jonathan and his beautiful sister have moved to a new town in order to start over, leaving a horrible past behind. With the future looking bright, they kick things off with a wild Halloween party on a deserted farm. But there's one guest who wasn't invited and won't let them forget their past. A gruesome pumpkin-headed killer is ready to party and dying to do some carving. This year, don't answer the door. The trick-or-treat bags are body bags. Alright, I gotta take off my... Now, before I shit all over this movie, I want to say that this movie is kind of a fun time. It gives you the spooky feels. It's a lot of pumpkin carving, a lot of dry humor, a couple characters that are really fun, a couple characters that are just absolutely dog shit. And I want to say, this movie boasts a nearly $1 million budget, estimated. I don't know where that money went. So before I really get into this movie, let me just take out my drink of choice today. I wanted to go Halloween themed, so it has this weird Cthulhu-faced monster. So it's called Dreamatorium, stout with raspberries, granola yogurt, cocoa nibs, and lactose. Abomination Brewing Company. Oh, man. Oh, that is fucking amazing. That's like a chocolate-covered raspberry. God damn. The movie starts out with a pretty nice setting of Halloween night, right outside of the house of our main characters, Jonathan and Lynn Starks. Starks?
Jonathan, we have trick-or-treaters.
Lynn opens the door to a couple trick-or-treaters who are in amazing Men in Black costumes. I wish that I dressed this good when I was a kid.
What do we have here?
Ma'am, I'm with the MIP, and I'm B1.
I'm B2.
And we're here to envelop and ascertain mass quantities of high caloric, sweet and digestible provisions.
And save the world from nuclear destruction and devastation, or self-destruct while trying.
But after those kids get their candy, the douche boyfriend shows up.
Had to try.
I think I've seen this guy in other things. He plays a lot of different professions. He's been an engineer, a doctor, a dentist, a pizza delivery guy, a plumber, a teacher. This guy's done everything. Wait, it's not the same guy? Anyway, this boyfriend starts getting real handsy. He's trying to fuck right now. Lynn's in her bathrobe. She says she's going to go change. And the boyfriend immediately starts fucking with her younger brother who's trying to carve a pumpkin.
Here, let me show you some real skill.
So for some reason, Lynn is in the garage, and the killer is a shitty ghost face ripoff with a pumpkin mask.
Alec, I told you to meet you at your place. I'm not ready.
And he comes in, and he's freaking her out.
Okay, you win. You're starting to freak me out.
He has a knife. She's screaming. And Jonathan busts through and carves his bitch ass up. But it turns out the person in the costume was obviously Alec, the douchey boyfriend.
It's Alec!
So Alec the fuckface is dead, and Jonathan faces no repercussions. So 1 year later, they're just driving to a Halloween party in a deserted farm. Probably private property. probably private property. Say that 10 times fast. Our main characters are introduced. There's an old man with the pumpkins.
What the hell you kids doing?
Yeah, baby, groovy shaggy.
Austin Powers, Butt Pirate, and the Incredible Chunk. And then the Charlie's Angels show up.
Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby, it's gonna make you hard.
That is the worst Austin Powers impression I've ever heard. We're also introduced to a couple ancient Roman, like, toga-wearing frat dudes or stoners. I don't know how to classify them, but these guys fucking rule. I love these characters.
And there's no better way to stimulate the climactical neurons of the cognoscenti cortex than to party like it's 2099.
I'd want to hang out with these guys, regardless of how exhausting their energy is. Now we realize that Jonathan has some kind of mental trauma that has fucked him up to see, like, trick or treat carved into his stomach. So Jonathan starts hitting on this chick in this artist uniform with a beret on top, and she's apparently an artiste. And this guy's just a fucking wood carver, or a carver in general. He just likes carving shit.
Wood carvings and stuff.
Really?
Anyway, our two favorite characters come in and just pull their pants, I guess it's pull their toga up, and show full-on ass and balls, which I can't show. But you know what you gotta do if you want to see it. Anyway, they painted jack-o'-lanterns on their ass. Classic prank. We've all done it.
They're so weird, but I love it.
Well, they keep talking. They're getting along great. This guy hasn't made a move yet, but they're just enjoying each other's company, carving pumpkins.
So, what other different things do you do?
Just things.
The douche pirate and this girl were exes, I guess, and he comes up and says that he fucked her right in front of John, and domestic abuse ensues.
Fucking bitch!
As well as Jonathan getting fucking royally laid out.
Come on! Hit me! Come on!
And now comes the obligatory sex scene with the shitty Austin Powers and this chick that just wants him to take pictures the whole time.
Touch me. No, wait. Keep videoing me. No. Stop. Just keep taking pictures.
It's just a seductive photo shoot, I guess. They're not actually banging. She's not actually taking any clothes off. Neither is he. They're just in a car together, sweating on each other and taking pictures. And when he actually tries to make a move, she freaks out and bolts. The killer is in the car, and he attacks her. Spreads ketchup on her face. Moving on, the artist girl tips over a wheelbarrow full of pumpkins, and she's quickly jump-scared by Hulk Farley.
God, you scared the shit out of me.
Are you okay and all?
In the next scene, the creepy old man with the pumpkins was observing Jonathan from a distance, and he comes up, is extra creepy, and tells him how aroused he is by his carving skills.
Piece of crap. You're a better carver than that. Come on, boy. I invite you to dance. Now dance with me.
This old man is a fucking psycho.
You like seeds, don't you?
So the old man took John back to his shed to have him stick him with a knife, not something else.
Wait! Stop! Wait!
Stick me.
Is that a waifu doll with a pumpkin head? I'd smash. Everyone is gathered around a campfire, chasing crickets with a pumpkin beer. Like literally swallowing a bunch of live crickets and then trying to swallow them with a chug of beer out of a pumpkin trick-or-treat basket.
Jump, 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 jump,
Tasty.
Those fucking dick fucks.
Damn, homeboy got drilled. And not in the fun way.
Leave me alone!
What the fuck is going on with Jonathan? Is he schizophrenic? Oh, decent jump scare. So, Pumpkin Face is magical?
Look at me. Look at me. It wasn't your fault.
Wow. This scarecrow is packing. Full chub. Packing a hog. Thick salami.
Uh-oh. What? I gotta pee.
Anyone there?
All right. One, two.
Hurry! Quick! We need 2 girls to open this outhouse door.
3.
Oh shit. Rachel just got twisted. Twisted. Dead. Like the clown from American Horror Story?
We gotta go get the police.
Yeah, that'd be smart with us underagers raging on brew. I don't think so. Somebody! Oh my god! Stab! Oh, pain.
I can't help but love these idiots.
Oh god, yeah.
Ah! 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 Ah!
The man is stabbed 3 times and treats it like a minor inconvenience. Then his head is chopped off with a sickle while he's pissing and proceeds to piss on his own face. This movie fucks. Douche pirate attempts to assault his artiste ex and he gets stabbed.
God!
So there's no scream when she finds Rachel pinned up like a fucking scarecrow. And then she runs and gets stuck on wide open barbed wire fence. There's like 2 lines of barbed wire. You can go between, you can go under, you can go over. There's a lot of options here. You don't have to get stuck on it. Tammy steps on a bear trap. Pirate Douche's mutilated body is in the silos. The silos are also booby trapped with a trap door.
A few inches later.
Jesus Christ, Skin Jack-o'-lantern's face is horrifying.
Black juice runs through your soul.
Black juice? Why does old man keep referencing black juice?
Death must die.
Okay. So we're supposed to believe this fucking old man is overpowering everybody so far? He's not fucking Jason or Michael Myers. He's just this scrawny ass old man who's good at carving pumpkins. And he's magical. Jedi lightning powers.
Boo!
Hey, Johnny Sins is back. Man, how many times did Jonathan have to stab this guy to death? Stab to death.
No, it's not Alec, Jonathan.
No! Look! Look!
No, it's okay. It's over now.
So it turns out Jonathan is just seeing things. And it was the old man the whole time. Everybody's fucking dead. And I'm sure Jonathan's going to get away scot-free, as he already has. This cinematic universe doesn't make any sense. I mean, Jonathan is seeing things on a regular basis. And that's not chill. But there's also a ton of people getting fucking murdered. And no one's going to blink an eye when they see Jonathan is like one of the only people still alive. Guess because he has his sister still to vouch for him.
It's you.
Trick or treat.
And Jonathan turns into Johnny Sins and kills his sister. The end. I think this movie's pretty good for the low budget and the very unseasoned cast. But is it good? No. No, it's not. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 16. 13 out of 69. On to the next one. Now this one I fucking loved. This movie was amazing and you can't even barely see it. I'll see if I can zoom in on it. Okay, so if you can see it, it says Wacko and Sideshow. So as I said, all these movies were obscure DVDs that I found. This one was a movie called Better Off Zed, which I still haven't watched yet. I don't know what it's about. It's a great day for a zombie apocalypse. Let me know if you want me to review that one. But the one I was looking at includes 2 bonus movies, Wacko and Sideshow. I've never seen Sideshow. I'm aware it's a full moon picture, which are usually fucking terrible. But Wacko, I realized, is a Halloween movie when I bought it. What I didn't realize is that it's one of the best horror movie spoofs I've ever seen, and it had me fucking laughing my ass off the whole time. I'm probably going to go through this one the fastest, just because if you really want to see everything that's in it, you should just watch it yourself. I love this movie, and I can't recommend this one enough. If you want it to go into your regular rotation of Halloween horror movies, definitely do that. It's a lighter one. You can put it in between the more serious and childish ones. So Wacko, not to be confused with the 90s classic Jack-O, is a 1982 horror slasher spoof directed by Graydon Clark. It had an estimated $600,000 budget at the time, which after inflation in today's standards would be about $1.7 million, which is still a very low budget, believe it or not. Money that most of us will never see is low budget in Hollywood. This movie, unsurprisingly, has terrible quality. It's a terrible transfer. It's unsurprising because it's one of 2 bonus movies that's on another movie that I've never heard of. So I can't give it too much shit. You'll just have to deal with the terrible quality as I did. So the plot synopsis. With Halloween and a high school dance falling on the same Friday, October 31st, and 31 backwards is 13, Harbinger is convinced a turf-shearing psycho who killed 13 years before plans to strike again. This movie starts with another Pumpkinhead antagonist spewing pumpkin guts out of the bottom of his jack-o'-lantern. This whole movie revolves around the main character protagonist being Mary.
This is me, 13 years ago. Hi, my name is Mary.
But it starts out with the murder of her sister. This was 13 years earlier than the main events of this movie. The big sister, Pam, was stuffing her bra in front of her mirror in her room with her dad spying on her on top of a ladder. And apparently this happens a lot because she freaks out.
Damn it, Daddy, what are you doing?
He says,
just mowing the lawn.
Sure, Daddy. That's what you always say.
That's what you always say. Jesus. So Mary narrates and says that her sister was killed 13 years ago via lawnmower, which is a weird way to go out unless the killer is Frank West. What the fuck? Dad is back at it again. He's trying to pull her night dress up. And then rips it off as he falls.
Nothing, darling. Just mowing the lawn.
You're trying to mow what? The dirt?
Sure, Daddy. That's what you always say.
Wow. That's your daughter, dude.
Yeah. Murder. Yeah.
Another protagonist is shown. He's a greasy dude in a suit who wakes up like that with a cigarette in his mouth. And apparently he's a detective. He's Detective Dick Harbinger. And he gets ready drinking coffee and eating with the dangling unlit cigarette still in his mouth. And he fills his briefcase with coffee and a bunch of other shit.
There's something you should know.
One of your crazies escaped last night.
How did you know that?
Hell, it's obvious. Look over here.
How did you know? What?
Typical nurse move.
Briefcase coffee.
I can't think of anyone in the world I'd rather lose my virginity to.
Yeah.
Mary's boyfriend, Norman Bates, sounds like a lawnmower when he gets excited.
I'm okay. It's okay.
He gifts Mary fucking earplugs.
Oh, Norman. Earplugs. How thoughtful.
Andrew Dice Clay gets blue-balled by several girls.
Guess what? I'm not wearing any panties.
Also, interesting fact, this was Andrew Dice Clay's first debut film role. He was only billed as Andrew Clay. So there's a magician in science class who later refers to himself as Dr. Mangala, sawing a student in half, and blood spills on the floor.
Fighting! Yeah!
What's happening?
Quick cut to a bunch of teenagers having an orgy in the recreation courtyard. Also, these two rival schools, one is called the Hitchcock Birds, and the other one is the De Palma Knifes. Not knives, knifes. Just thought that was a very obvious but decent nod.
But they don't remember that fatal night 13 years ago.
Dick Harbinger recalls several ridiculous flashbacks, including underage prostitution, BDSM cross-dressing, and apparently switchblade circumcision.
The family was hysterical. The rabbi was dead. I had to whip out my switchblade and circumcise that kid myself.
The true story that he was trying to narrate, however, was one where he was dressed as a clown on Halloween and had to visit the site of Pam's death, where she was run over by a lawnmower. It's not shown, but he then proceeds to say that he wants to be as courteous as possible while informing her parents, and so he does that by trick-or-treating, and then says it's official police business and tells them their daughter's dead.
Trick or treat. Police business? I'd like to have a few words with you.
About your daughter.
Hey, what about her?
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, so I'll just have to be blunt. Pam's been murdered.
The other daughter, Mary, she saw the whole thing. She's bound to be screwed up by the terrible images she must carry with her for the rest of her life.
And Vice Grip's torture method for children.
Are you a sinner?
Yes, I am.
Do you repent of your sins?
Yes, I do, Mr. Paul.
Whoa, look at him now. Yes, gentle as a lamb and blank as a fart.
There's a car chase in this movie that ends with Dick flying into the sky. But this doesn't stop my boy Dick. My boy Dick. This doesn't stop my boy Dick Damien is hiding in the oven.
How many times have I told you this is not a toy?
And Dr. Graves just gave a man a hysterectomy.
Darling, I'm very busy. I'm stitching up Mr. Cooper. He just had a hysterectomy.
Dr. Graves?
In one of the scenes, Mary's in a bathtub shaving with a giant straight razor. And her dad walks in on her again and says he was fucking mowing the lawn.
Damn it, Daddy, what are you doing?
Nothing, dear. I was mowing the lawn.
In the bathroom? What the fuck? You're going to horny jail. Or just actual jail.
Sure, Daddy. That's what you always say.
Next is a dinner scene where Norman Bates brings his crusty old mother and sings with her, and Damien calls him a yabo.
A real live nephew from my old Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. What's with this yabo? Shh.
There's a scene where Norman and Mary are driving, and Mary's mother is in the back and is rambling on, and in turn gets ejected over a bridge.
If I'm rambling on too much, just let me know.
Not at all.
The Lawnmower Killer kills the vice principal with his own vice grips. That's a fun sentence to say.
Oh, you're putting the pressure on me now, big. I'm cold. You have to take me everything you need.
There's a puddle of what looks like blood on the ground, and Dick Harbinger goes up, tastes it, turns out it's ketchup, and he dips a Twinkie in it.
Ketchup.
So the Lawnmower Killer is chasing Mary around, and it's the final sequence of the movie. I want you to watch this movie, so I'm going to skip this part to where Norman Bates is the prom queen, and he gets a door prize.
Thanks for electing me queen of the Halloween pumpkin prom. And thanks for giving me this wonderful door prize.
Then there's a creep on an elephant that comes in. Bob the elephant can speak.
Elephant at the Halloween pumpkin prom. What a cute costume.
It's no costume, bitch.
Hi, I'm Mary. Who are you?
Bob the elephant.
Not you, him.
I'm the Lawnmower Killer.
Remember, kids, lawnmowers don't kill people. People kill people.
We've made fun of a lot of things during our show, some of which, under other circumstances, would not be funny at all. One very serious point. Lawnmowers do not kill people. People kill people. Well, they do.
So depending on how much I edit into that sequence, which probably won't be that much, I just want to say everybody needs to watch this. If it's still early in the day on Halloween, go watch this movie. It's fantastic. It's probably going to the top of my list of favorite Halloween movies to watch. This is 10 out of 10. 69 out of 69. And for our last obscure movie, yes, we will be ending it soon. But first we have to get through this movie called Scare Zone, which I thought had such an awesome premise, but was not executed as well as I was hoping. This movie's about a haunted attraction. I just watched it last night with my amazingly beautiful girlfriend, Laura. This was actually shot on real sets in a haunted house built for the Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal Studios Orlando. So Scare Zone from 2009 was directed by John Binkowski, and it says, filmed at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights on the Body Collector set. Scare Zone tells the blood-splattering tale of a haunted house gone bad. Scare Zone delivers sex and blood and wisecracks. A masked killer brutally attacks victims in a haunted maze. Does anyone believe it's for real? Oh my god. This is a decently fun movie. Well acted? No. Great special effects? No. Great story? No. Great setting? Yes. Yes. Tara Reid? Jesus Christ, it's Jason Voorhees!
Fucking dick face.
Fucking dick face. Those are the first words spoken in this movie.
Lights! Daryl. It is Daryl, right?
Ludicrous?
Who, like you, is new to the ways of fright. Hey, Bart. Hey, Daryl.
DJ Qualls?
Hey, my brother here is a whore for the gore.
That's very true. I love gore. I'm a whore for it.
Boys and ghouls, meet the owner and creator, the Duke of Dementia, Scarezone's own, Sir Oliver Peters.
Yeah, just Oliver will be fine.
The main man, Oliver Penis. Wait, is that what they said?
Okay, let me hear you shriek.
Let me hear you shriek.
Whoa, settle down, champ. What's your name?
Tyler.
Of course it is. I've got a job for you and the skinny fellow in a big scene down the hall. Moving on.
Name is Tyler. Of course it is. Fucking Tylers. This whole section is a walkthrough of the maze, explaining each other's roles. Not too interesting. But an interesting character named Claire is introduced, and apparently already has one murder under her belt, judging by her teardrop tattoo.
Who's the slut?
First kill of the movie, Tyler gets stabbed. I'm assuming entering the building.
Hey, I'm here to...
They open and everybody is terrible at their job. Voorhees gets punched in the face and the baby bat pisses on a customer. Also, Tyler's head is on display through the rest of the movie and it's never addressed or noticed by anyone. Claire asks this dude to help her count the money and then proceeds to do it all by herself.
Daryl, can you stay a sec and help me count cash?
Sure. This is a lot of money for day one.
Obligatory sex scene. Tara Reid and the Beefcake, or Summer and PJ, show up early on set and PJ whispers something into Summer's ear and gets her real fucking randy. And then they fuck on the chopping table. But they really don't get that far because Summer gets spooked and PJ gets lightly tapped with an aluminium bat.
What? Stop.
A few moments later.
Second night they open and Tara Reid gets stabbed on display of everybody else and they fucking love it. Which honestly, I would have the same reaction because that is kind of what you come to expect at certain haunted attractions. Claire tells Daryl about her past and seeing a dead body, 2 dead bodies in fact, which seems to slowly descend into necrophilia.
Touch his lips.
This turns into a terrible monologue. Acting is fantastic.
Black lips. Black hair. I'm dead. I'm not your plaything now. I'm dead.
It turns out Claire is a cutter dealing with past trauma through self-mutilation.
It makes me feel good when I'm in control of my pain.
I don't want to bring down the vibe, but this is a serious topic. I have known people who have tried to deal with trauma in that same way. And, I've known people who have done it for attention and people who have done it legitimately through relieving trauma pains through physical pain. It's not the appropriate way to do that. If you're struggling with any kind of traumas, look for help in the appropriate places. Go to therapy, find a strong community that provides support. Don't ever hurt yourself because you've been hurt. Just wanted to say that. So back to it, these 3 stoners that were kicked out earlier break into the gift shop and start spray painting and vandalizing everything, spray painting terrible dicks with like one pube sticking out.
Suck my balls, scare zone.
And one of them gets murdered by a clown with some kind of acid, while the other 2 are checking out a shit-covered toilet.
Holy shit! Look at this toilet over here! It's so lifelike. Lifelike? It's not real.
The Asian friend leaves because he's spooked, and the other friend gets killed via axe.
Fuck it, I'm gone. And I've got the car keys. I don't give a rat's ass about you pissheads.
Stop dicking around!
Bart had been injured, so Daryl goes to his house to bring flowers for some reason. I think they're lilies.
Well, hello, Daryl Myers. Yes, Bart is home. You know, my poor boy. He's just...
Excuse me.
Oh. Thank you for, cleaning my pipes.
He goes up to Bart's room, and they talk.
It's the first time in 5 years my mom sucked up to me.
It looked like your mom was sucking up to the plumber.
And then they decide to advertise the business by flashing people in public.
Tonight's the last night.
Back to the haunted attraction where Ludacris finds a secret room where there's a bunch of sacrificial bullshit for Claire. Then he is promptly tased and lightly tapped with the bat as well. Daryl decides to go see Claire at her day job, which is apparently a year-round Christmas store.
Hey, Claire.
Oh, hey! What are you doing here?
She skips work because who needs money? They go to the cemetery where they talk, and the groundskeeper is attacked and killed with his own rake.
My mother is quite alive.
Hello, asswipe. I'm talking to you.
Where the fuck is this movie going? Then Daryl gives some genuinely good advice for someone struggling with demons and past trauma.
Be goth, carry guns, and hum strange tunes. You shouldn't be hurting yourself. You deserve better than that. Get a tattoo and let the professional hurt you.
Back at the haunted maze, and the secret room turns out to be the best room in the entire maze. Girl gets puked on. Gross.
Claire! Oh, sorry about this. Look, you'll get your money back. Please, just move to the...
And the dorks were responsible for the murders the whole time.
I said we closed.
I don't think you understand. We came all the way across town and stood in line for 2 goddamn hours!
We've been waiting here for 2 hours. This guy looks like the love child of Gary Busey and Dolph Lundgren.
I did this for you, Claire!
Oh, wow. This dude is a fucking creep. Never trust gingers. The epic fight goes down, and the geek ends up getting fucking blasted.
They're gonna sort everything.
Justice is served. There's a whole happy ending for the people who weren't brutally murdered, and Claire's blonde again.
How are you?
Good.
The end. I wouldn't heavily recommend all of these movies. I definitely recommend you watch Wacko it's going to become a regular watch for me on a annual basis around this time. Hopefully it gave you some ideas of some new movies that you can watch around this time. If you're like me, you love watching these Halloween horror movies just the same way that you would like watching Christmas movies around Christmas time. It just brings that kind of nostalgia back that nothing else really even gets close to touching. And I just love that feeling, like putting up decorations, watching Halloween themed horror movies, and there's jack-o'-lanterns, and it's fall, it's getting cooler, it's just the perfect time of the year. It ends with one of the best holidays in my opinion, and my birthday. So wish me a happy birthday. Or don't, I don't give a fuck. Alright, I hope you liked this video. It probably is going to be a long one, but if you did enjoy, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, tell me what you want me to watch next time. I will be doing extreme movies, for one, and I will be doing the worst movies, too. I don't know which one I'm going to do next first. I want to do kind of holiday movies where they work in with the schedule. But anyway, if you like this style, hopefully I can get a little bit better, start scripting better, start making better jokes, and make better content for you guys, because that's what I love doing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a few weeks.
Do you ever see this man before?
No? You ever seen this woman before?